Hey, Silver here doing a pet tutorial. Going to take you from hatching to legendary fusion. So first, two websites to check out. The first is the Realm of the Mad God wiki page for pets. It has a ton of information. The next site you should check out is pfiffle.com. It lets you sort all the pets by family, rarity, and first ability. So let's say, for instance, you want heal as your first ability. Check out heal, and you know which pets you can go for. It also lets you see their animations, and later on you can do simulate fusions to see what you're going to end up with depending on the various levels. Once you've picked your pet, you got to hit the Godlands and start farming for eggs. You can get them from all the Godland gods or dungeon bosses and event bosses, but it's a lot more rare from those ones, so you're better off just farming Godlands for them. They drop in the regular blue bags that you normally find pots in, and the drop rate is similar to that of pots. It can be tough to get the exact family of pet that you want for eggs, but it's good if you're in a guild or you have some friends in the game. You can trade pets. Most of the egg drops will be common eggs, but you can also get uncommon, rare, and legendary drops, but those will be pretty far and few. Alright, when you get all your eggs, head over to your pet yard and start hatching them. Now, if you want to go for legendary, you'll eventually need 8 common eggs of one family. That's because when you fuse them, you'll be combining 2 common to make an uncommon, and then 2 uncommon to make a rare, and 2 rare to make a legendary. And if you wanted divine, you would need to have 16 common eggs. So that's why it helps quite a bit if you can find some uncommon, or if you're really lucky you find a rare egg. It saves you quite a bit of time because those pets, when they hatch, come already partially leveled. Once you've hatched all your pets, you want to find the one that has the right abilities you're looking for. So in my case, it's a yellow cat, which has a magic, heal, and a heal for its first 2 abilities. Now, when you start feeding it, at common, you want to feed it generally low-level feed items. So stuff that are around 150 feed. Most pots are that level. At uncommon, you want to feed it slightly higher, and the reason is because each level you end up spending more fame per each feed. Okay, once you have 2 uncommon pets, you can fuse them to make a rare pet, and at the rare stage, your pet will evolve and turn into a different sprite. So for cats, you have the white lion and a ninja. Once you have 2 rare, you can then fuse those to make a legendary. Now for legendary, the sprite doesn't change, but you can increase its levels further. And you'll also unlock the 3rd ability. My 3rd ability is attack close, which is just a nice little bonus on top of the first 2. Also, when you're fusing, you want to make sure you try to have the highest maximum levels for both the pets being fused. That way your new pet will have higher max levels. It also makes sense because at the lower levels it's cheaper to feed, so you might as well max it out then. Now let's go test out this new pet and see its abilities in action. So first up is attack close, and you'll see that I'm not shooting here at all with my dagger, but I'm doing about 49 damage, and that's, I think, level 58 attack. For electric, that does paralyze. So for fast-moving bosses like Lyman, it works really well. You'll see every about 2 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds, he gets paralyzed. Magic Heal is a great ability. If you have a character like a sorcerer that relies heavily on its ability, you can just spam the ability, and it'll keep replenishing your mana. So for my scepter here, it just lets me continually spam it in the God's Lands, and you can often get soulbound damage. So even if you're in something like a fame train where it's hard to sometimes get in damage, you can end up getting a large number of pot drops or egg drops. Sometimes just within a short period of time, like a minute, you might end up getting 3 or 4 drops. And the last ability, but probably most important, is heal. And for me, I think I'm healing at about 50 HP at the moment with a level 80 heal. And you can see here I almost got smoked by Geb, but your heal bounces back really fast when you have that pet. So it makes a huge difference and cuts down the number of pots you need. But you're not invincible and you might die. That's all. SLVRDLLR.
Gold.